Hey guys, how you doing? Today I just want to review this graphics tablet here, the XP Pen 15.6 Pro. The guys over at XP Pen were kind enough to send me a free sample to test out and do a little review on. So I'm normally used to working on the Wacom, what did I have, the Wacom Cintiq 13, which was my older one, so this would be an upgrade from that. But I'm actually currently using the Wacom 24-inch, which is quite a robust tablet, so it's quite big, but seems like a little cool lightweight tablet if I need to set up quickly or on the go, something like that. So in size, the tablet is 15.6 inches diagonally like that. The resolution is 1920 by 1080, which is pretty good, nice and HD. It also comes on the side here. You got 4 buttons at the top and 4 buttons down the bottom for your shortcuts. So you can change the size of your brushes, do undo, redo, all that kind of thing. And this is cool. This is what I liked on the XP Pen that the Cintiq doesn't have. It's a little rolly wheel, so it feels super nice and smooth. And you can use it to zoom in, change brush sizes, which is what I've got it set as, and it just speeds up the process quite a lot. So yeah, in all future tablets, no matter what make, I reckon they should have some sort of wheel or something like that. Yeah, super awesome little button. So the tablet is it's quite thin and lightweight, which is kind of cool. Not super sure how durable that'll make it, but for me, I just use it in my office, so I haven't had any issues so far. XP Pen also sent me this cool little stand that has a lock button on the side, so it closes flat like that, and you push in the lock button, and you can sort of set it to whatever height you want to, which is kind of cool. So, and that little tray flips out there, so it holds the tablet up, which is kind of fun. Also comes with this XP Pen glove here, which I've never really worn one before with the Cintiq, but I put it on to see what it feels like. I feel sort of like a magician or something, but it does help your hands slide across the screen, which is quite cool. Also comes with this tube here, which holds all the pens and the nibs, which is kind of cool. For travel and things like that, that's super handy. It's quite strong. Pen's cool. It doesn't have an eraser like some of the other ones on the end, but you can still use shortcuts to get that, and it's still got the 2 buttons here which you can click, and yeah, feels quite nice on the screen. It's not too grippy, but like some of the other ones, but it does still feel quite nice. And then I think in the bottom end, yeah, so on the bottom end you got all the nibs there, which you can pull out and exchange on there when they get worn out, which is good. So yeah, it's a basic overview of the XP Pen 15.6. Gonna open up Photoshop and have a little go on there and go over some pros and cons of the tablet.
So we'll start with some of the pros. With the pen, there's 8,000 plus levels of sensitivity, so you can get some pretty nice line variation from thin to thick, depending sort of what you're drawing. There's also a cool tilt feature. I think you can go to about 60 degrees and use that for sort of shading and things like that. So if you like the look of traditional pencil or paintbrush and things like that, the tilt feature is definitely for you. The quality of the screen is really nice. It's quite bright and vibrant, a little bit brighter than some of the other tablets that I've bought in the past, and that's always really good. The actual screen has a laminated anti-glare film over the top, so if you have lights above you, behind you sort of thing, you won't get that harsh light reflected in your eye, and if you're a full-time artist like myself, then you'll know how handy that is to not have your eyes burnt after a drawing session. So that's really cool. The actual power cable that plugs into it is just USB-C, so just nice and clean and simple, and that just goes into a HDMI that goes into your computer, so nice and easy. In the overall tablet, like I said before, just thin, nice and lightweight, and using that glove that they give you as well just helps your hands sort of slide along the screen, which is also really cool. Some of the cons, on the back of the pen, there is no eraser, but like I said, you can just click on the eraser anyway, so it's not a big issue. When you're going fast, I do like to paint pretty quickly, so when you're using lines, sometimes there's a little bit of a lag, but if you're especially like a beginner or something and you're sort of just learning it out, it's got to be no issue for you. And also I've noticed they can get a little bit wobbly the faster you go. So if you don't move too quick, it should be fine. But overall, it's a great tablet. I'd say especially if you're just starting out and you want something to sort of begin digital art and stuff like that. XP Pen 15.6 is awesome. Gives you lots of space when you're using Photoshop and other programs like that. Whereas I noticed some of the 13 and 12 inch tablets, you have such a small working space, and then all your tools and everything take up, a third of the real estate on the screen, so that can be a little bit annoying. The only one thing I'd say when I'm comparing to the Wacom 13 inch is the pressure sensitivity. You do have to push a little bit extra hard to get that first mark down on your lines. Whereas I noticed with Wacom, you can sort of barely touch the screen and it'll create that first mark. But yeah, as I said, if it's your first tablet, it's going to be no issue for you. You're going to get used to it straight away.
So yeah, it's a pretty good tablet, pretty fun to use. I'd say it's a good upgrade from if you're coming from the Cintiq 13 inch or something similar to that, a little bit smaller. That extra sort of little bit of space that you get on the screen, a couple of inches, definitely helps. So you're not having to zoom in super close every single time, which is good. But yeah, definitely I'd recommend it especially if you're a beginner doing digital art. I know it's one question I get quite a lot is what's the first tablet I should sort of look at, and XP Pen is one, affordable, and like compared to your Wacom products, it's a lot more affordable, and two, it's just a great tablet to use, especially for your first times. So yeah, I spent about half an hour, 40 minutes just sketching out this Batman, which was pretty fun, and it came out just as good as it would if I was using one of my other tablets. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Hope you enjoyed the Batman drawing. Hope you enjoyed the tablet review, and I'll see you next time.